Hey, Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels here with the part 4 of Wheels of Aurelia Achievement Guide and Walkthrough. This is part 4 of 5. Trying to show you how to get 1000 G in this game. We're going for not game achievement, which requires that you do not touch the control for the entire game. If this is your first play of the game, you'll be driving at night and you're going to be stopping at some convenience store. At that convenience store, it stops automatically, and you have to say something to continue. That part is okay. This part you have to touch the controller. If this is your second time you don't do this night driving scene, second playthrough or further, you don't do this scene at all. So just start up the game and leave the controller alone and let the game just sit there until you get to the end. Depending on what dialogue choices are given automatically, because it's random, um, you will get you'll definitely get the not game achievement. That's a given. But the ending you get, it might be ending L, it might be ending K, it might be ending J. It depends. Really depends what happens. I ended up getting ending L. You can tell my screen is dim because I left the controller off. You may want to keep it plugged into a USB so it doesn't turn off and stop the game completely. But I ended up with ending L and not game achievement as I show you there. But I want to show you how to get ending L for real, just in case you ended up getting another achievement, another ending. So if you got that, you can skip this entire thing. Skip about 4 minutes to 6 minute mark. Sorry, 5 minute 30 mark, and you'll start ending M. But if you didn't, yeah, just drive fast. Don't take the right exit. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, there we go. Conversation doesn't matter. Don't say anything. Or say something, doesn't matter. Um, Here, we're gonna meet up with Gorilla. Okay, soon he's gonna ask you if you're driving alone. Say yes, I am, to ditch Olga and go with the Gorilla. And keep going straight. Don't take the right exit. Or maybe not. Let me just make sure. Hold on a second. Yep, just keep going straight. Don't take the right exit. And we'll end up in Piombini with Gorilla. And you may have robbed the bank or not. That doesn't really matter. You can choose to rob another. You can choose to steal a car or not. That doesn't matter either. So we'll continue our journey with the Gorilla here. And just get caught. If you've been following my walkthrough from A to here, you've already done this. You've been caught before. Last time you said that Gorilla was threatening you, and that the crime, entire crime was committed by Gorilla, and it's not your fault. But this time, say nothing. Like, just keep silent, or say that you're not being threatened. Gorilla is lying, so you get arrested as well. And that is the condition for ending L. A lot of these endings are just one different thing at the end. So either A or B, and you get the other ending. So here, yeah, I decided to just keep silent. And the police officer guy takes that as saying that I'm Gorilla's team, and also get arrested at the same time. So that's how you get ending L for real. If you got ending L, from the not game achievement, that's great. Also, same with if you got ending M or ending N. You can skip whatever works for you. Excuse me. All right, let's move on to the next ending. By the way, I didn't introduce what's showing in this video. I'm gonna show you ending L, M, and N. Ending L had to be shown twice, so I can only show you 3 endings in this video. Ending M, we're gonna keep left, and then go with Gorilla. So same as first leg of the trip, is same as ending L. But instead of going continuing straight with Gorilla, we're gonna go right. Okay, we're going to go right, and yeah, after this is what A B C D E F G H I J K L. This is 13th playthrough already. Even if you've been following my guide perfectly, and we probably did more than 13. So yeah, it's getting like there's really not much to say. I think by now you should really know how to play this game. And I can probably just say like, yeah, take the left exit, say this, take the right exit, say this, and you'll have no problem to follow and go through. So I try to edit out as much as possible, make it less boring for you to follow. But hopefully it's enough of an edit. So here, yeah, you can say that your car is in bad shape, and they will give you a car, or you can just drive your own car. It doesn't really matter what you do, but this is important. Before you won the race, lose the race. As I said, a lot of the endings are just you do one thing differently, and you get the other one thing differently at the end. I mean, yeah, just lose the race. Keep at the end. Drive slow. Let them all go first, and then be at the very, very last place. And when this race eventually ends, you'll get ending M. So that's 12 endings down. We got 4 more to go. And even after you got all the endings, I'm sorry to say you have to play a little bit more to get all the cars and also all the hitchhikers. It's crazy, right? 18, 19 playthroughs, even if you're playing perfectly. It's an interesting concept. I think they overdid it with the endings, personally. But the game itself is an interesting concept. As far as I know, the Steam version was updated, so you can actually start at Civitavecchia or Bracciano to start with, but that option doesn't seem to exist on the Xbox One version yet. They may patch it at a later date, but for now that option doesn't seem to exist, which is unfortunate. If you can take even the first leg out of this, that does cut down on the game length, and should be a little bit more fun. Don't take the exit, just keep going straight. Instead of ditching Olga this time, say that you're traveling with a friend, so you keep going with Olga. Okay. And on the next leg of the trip, if you remember, for ending, I think it was K, we drove like crazy and hit a lot of cars, and Olga got really pissed off. But instead of doing that, we will sorry, I don't know why. Instead of doing that, we'll drive slow, very carefully. You can hit once or twice, it's okay. But take the right exit, and we will end up in Siena. So yeah, she's going to be appreciative that you drove slowly. That's the cue that you did it right. Okay, after that, so you're gonna tell her that there was an Albany case, and she's gonna kind of step away for a little bit, saying that she has to think. And the priest will come, and we're gonna offer a ride to the priest, and also we're gonna continue with Olga. So we're traveling with the priest and Olga now at this point. Okay, keep going. You can drive slow or fast, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is you gotta pick up the hitchhiker. And then after picking up the hitchhiker, make sure to talk about the Red Brigade or RB. That option is gonna come up pretty soon. So keep talking about like Red Brigade and terrorists. Say introduce yourself first like that. The name is Lella. Nice to meet you. As always, the conversation options are somewhat random. So yeah, ask about the day. I'm giving you what happened in my playthrough. If something else happens in your playthrough, just try to do as best as possible. Yeah, now the moral thing is the Red Brigade stuff. So she's kind of pissed off. More and more, everyone. Oh, it's making you talk too. Yeah. You gotta make her talk. You gotta make her talk about the Red Brigade and being a terrorist and all that stuff. Kind of piss her off by saying like the terrorist is, bad. And she'll continue to defend, saying that is not terrorist. Yeah, you gotta keep her talking. Yeah, like that. You need that. Yeah. So basically, you want to talk along this line. Yeah, I wouldn't know what one looks like. Just a little bit pissed off. Yep. So exactly what is the trigger, I'm not sure, but we kind of had to end this conversation thinking that Lorenza is a terrorist, Red Brigade member, and that should trigger ending N. Hopefully you got ending N here. And that is it. I'm gonna that's the end of this guide here, part 4. I'm going to be moving on to part 5 soon. It'll be the last part. Thank you for watching. My name is Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels. I hope you enjoy what you saw so far, and look forward to the next part. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video. Check us on our website, on our Twitch stream, and we got a Patreon link if you want to support the Hidden Level so we can continue making these videos. All of those information below in the descriptions, and I'll be back with the final part of this video.